Find us a song that is good for today. Let's see. Where's my music? Slow and steady. Yeah, sometimes we just need to slow down and smell the roses.
All day I rush around, but I'm still on the ground, on the ground. I'll soon be fluttering if I can find my wings, find my wings. Impatiently, I want to fly today, but I hear a gentle voice inside me say that slow and steady steps will be my pace. Slow and steady steps will win this race. It will take some time, but the victory will be mine. Slow and steady, I'm gonna learn to fly. I'm starting to believe I only race with me, only me. I can't give to someone else this journey for myself. It's for myself. Since my best is all I have, it is enough. I can see a ray of hope. I've got to trust that slow and steady steps will be my pace. Slow and steady steps will win this race. It will take some time, but the victory will be mine. Slow and steady, I'm gonna learn to fly, and I will soar. I will reach the sky, a little at a time. I'm reaching, I keep believing that slow and steady steps will be my pace. Slow and steady steps will win this race. It will take some time, but the victory will be mine.
Where is everybody?
Slow and steady, I'm gonna learn to fly. Slow and steady, I'm gonna learn to fly.
Well, thank you for the compliments. I don't usually wear this color. I don't have anything but this in this color, and it's not pink. And I don't even know if it's peach. This what I would consider this color a peachy color. So it's somewhere in between those two colors. But hey, I wanted to do some shorts today, and I thought I might ought to get a little bit better dressed because they're getting a lot of play over on Instagram and TikTok. And I just want to look my best. Sometimes you just need to look your best. Coral. Yeah, I guess it is a coral. That's good. That's a good call. Anyway, it's got embroidery all over it. It's stitched and it's almost got like eyelet, except it is a stretchy fabric. So I like it. Well, y'all, they've been working hard at the office. They have, this is a Gaylord. This is a 4x4x4 U.S. Post Office Gaylord. And those of you who um, picked first class, this is what is getting shipped out. And it's half full. It's over half full. And they weren't even finished for the day. So I bet they finished filling it up. And they have to take it to the post office before a certain time. So they're working hard getting your calendars out. If you haven't ordered your calendar, get it ordered today because they're flying out the window. All the pre-orders, y'all were so kind to place those pre-orders. We have sold more than we ever have as a pre-order. Oh, that's nice and cold. I had forgotten that I had put cold water. Something fell. I don't know what that was. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, come on in. You know, the song Slow and Steady, we sometimes go gung ho. We can't get things done fast enough, and we wonder why we can't get anything accomplished. And it's because we're going at hyper speeds and we just lose all priorities. You know, we still have to get dinner on the table. We have to be dressed to lace up shoes. We have to shine our sink. And yet we think if we speed through everything, that'll make us more organized even faster. And I don't even know how much they are, but there's a 40% discount on them. And there was a 45% discount on them when we put them on pre-order. So I don't have it in front of me. I just know we're selling them like hotcakes. So y'all get your calendars ordered because it makes them, the 40% discount makes them affordable for just about everybody. Just about everybody. So the fly shop needs to sell one off those grab it sticks. I don't know what that means, Joanne. You're going to have to explain yourself. I don't understand what that means. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page where the calendars are listed, there's a calendar all by itself. You don't have to buy it with the stickers. But you know, the stickers make it fun. Calendars are less than 10 cents a day. Oh, well, that's good. Somebody calculated that. So, folks, get your calendars. We've got two sizes. I don't have the little one here because we're shipping them. And I just didn't want to take the chance on somebody not getting theirs. So we are getting the orders out as fast as we possibly can. Let's see. The 2024 calendars are $19.95. Mini calendars are $13.95. And you get to take a discount on them. So what's 40% of $19.95? That's how much you get to take off. Anyway, so y'all, you can go to our fly shop, https shop.flylady.net. And you can see all of our calendars there on the main page. On the main page. one of those sticks that help you pick up things that drop or you can't reach from the top shelf. Oh, I have one of those in my truck. That's a good idea, Joanne. But guess what? Somebody sent us a testimonial the other day about. They had had some kind of surgery, knee surgery, hip surgery, or something. And they took the multi wand and bent it where they could reach in to their dryer and pull the clothes from the back forward. How cool is that? And I find myself using this. I also, and I don't have one in here, but I have one by my chair. A back scratcher. I use a back scratcher for a grab it all the time. You know, something rolls under mainly my AirPods. They roll under my chair, and I just take that back scratcher and get up and under that. But I have one of these by my chair too, and I've started using it more and more for moving things a little bit closer where I can get them because I can't reach back up and under my chair. I could, but if I get down on the floor, I might not be able to get up. I hope some of y'all can laugh with me about that. I can get up. I know how to get up out of the floor. You just get down on all fours and you get a hold of the chair and you push yourself up. So y'all get something refreshing to drink. If you don't have anything, get it now. I fill my cup. I usually don't put ice in it. What would I do without my Aunt Marla? She keeps my life so simple. I don't know, Dawn. I don't know. I use my back scratcher to rub on. Yep, Ben Gay. That'll work. That'll really work. I have a clean toilet bowl brush, brand new toilet bowl brush in my bathtub, and I use that to scrub my back. And it's handy. I have a dish brush too that works the same way, but we haven't sold those in a long time. Calendar's approximately $12. Yeah. You can't beat that with a stick, can you? Talking about back scratchers. Yep. If you've had knee replacement, that's tough. My brother-in-law has had knee replacement. And he got him some of those shoes that you just step into and they go on that look like work shoes, like dress shoes. My sister Dina has had 4 knee replacements. So she has had a rough time of it. But she can still walk, and she's about 30 days out from having shoulder surgery, not replacement or anything, but she's got a tendon that's broke loose. And she's got to it's like outpatient surgery. So I'm just so thankful that was going to get fixed. She fell, and I think that's how she got hurt. She had a head-on car crash. She wasn't driving. Somebody else was driving. And he was you're just not supposed to speak ill of the dead. But he took his own life in his mama's house. But he was driving the car and they got hit head on by a teenager. And it was horrible. She had just gotten out of the hospital with her second knee replacement, and it ruined both of those knees because it jammed the engine into her legs. They had to cut her out. Broke both her ankles. She was just torn all to pieces. She's the toughest woman I know. Sister Patty is too. Her doctor, Dr. Bowling, he didn't know how she was even standing. When he came and talked to me in the waiting room, he didn't know how she was even walking. Because the knees were just the bones were wiggling inside the sleeve. Mm. But she's doing well. Anyway, y'all, we just have to sometimes just stop and take a break. And I follow this little girl. I don't know, there's something faith in her title on her YouTube channel, but she teaches people how to study the Bible. And she's a young mother, and her husband's a pastor. And she says, "You ever get one of those discombobulated feelings? Just can't put two words together, and you hadn't had a whole lot of sleep." And she said, "I have learned how to pray and nap." And she says, "It will settle down. I'll start praying, and then I'll fall asleep while I'm praying." I mean, she did this little short, and it was just, it's like taking a cat nap, but it's a prayer nap. And you just start praying, and the next thing you know, you've been lifted up, and that discombobulated feeling goes away. So, y'all, sometimes we just need to quiet things down. Turn off the TV, turn off YouTube, turn off the radio or iTunes or whatever it is you're listening to, and just listen. I was listening to James Cadiz and Monkey Works earlier today, and Monkey gave his testimony. He's been a Christian for about 10 years, and he had fallen asleep on his girlfriend's couch, and he heard an audible voice in his head from the Lord. He heard it. I've heard it. He heard it. And it was from Revelations, and it said, "Repent." He looked up the verse that he had heard in his head. I can't remember it. I didn't write it down. But he looked the verse up, and it was repent. And he knew what he needed. He didn't know much about the Bible. I would love to know her name, the YouTube page, please. I don't know it because sometimes I don't. Let me see. I can't get to YouTube while I'm on YouTube is the issue. But I'll try to share her on because her Bible is this thick. I mean, it's this thick. And she puts pages in it, and it's like she's scrapbooking each page in the Bible, except she's studying the Bible. And she just has a way of making you feel that you're not inadequate when it comes to studying. But she shows what works for her. And I've had a control journal that was that thick before, but I never thought about doing something like that with the Bible. And Dina's accident was many years ago, probably close to 10, 15 years ago. Maybe not that far back. I don't like to remember it because it was a horrible time. And I didn't have to live it. Oh, the woman with the disc. Oh, she was just telling us what she did when she got those discombobulated feelings. She's got little kids, and you have to nap when they nap sometimes, especially if you hadn't had a whole lot of sleep. And she called it a prayer nap. And I just thought that was beautiful because at night I fall asleep praying every night. And sometimes I do the I ams, the ABCs of I am, and sometimes I just pray. I just take I don't have that bracelet on right now. I took it off, put it on my nightstand. I didn't put it back on this morning. But I take my little knot bracelet and I go all the way around the bracelet, praying for people. Praying for Robert and Justin and Emily and Ethan and Sarah and my sisters. So sometimes we just need to slow down and give it to God and not be all caught up in trying to fix things ourselves. That's when we get in a big hurry because we think we know best. That's because we're perfectionists. We think we know best, and all we really need to do is give it to God. Monkey was talking about how he felt because he had this big following on YouTube, and he didn't know which way things were going to go. And he said, God, I don't know what to do. And God just told him flat out, you're doing what I put you here to do. And you'll do it until I take you home. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Robin Bullock's daughter, Krista, got married this past weekend. So say a prayer for Kristen and Austin. They got married. I guess they're on their honeymoon because she wasn't at what is the name of their show? It's the 11th hour or something. And she wasn't there yet. She plays the drums, so her big sister was playing the drums for her. Yeah, we just have to calm down, turn things off, and turn on to the Lord. Yeah, my sister has had a hard time even holding, with her shoulder messed up, even holding a Kindle to read or holding her computer or her phone. Let me see if I can. YouTube, library. Let's see. I don't think I can find it because I don't think I subscribed to her little channel. There she is.
3 proven tips to actually understanding your Bible.
It's how to faith a life. And isn't she cute as a bug? Just cute as a bug. And that's her Bible right there. That's her Bible.
First off, commentaries are our friends. We buy these goodies, we read these goodies because they truly help us. Scholars have spent
She has a nice voice and she's easy to listen to. And she does these shorts. How to faith a life. So give her a follow. I don't know how many followers she's got. Let's see if I can go to her channel. 105,000 subscribers. Yeah. And she has 564 videos. I don't know where she lives or anything like that, but she is a powerhouse of information. I don't know where she went to school or if she went to school. She says, I'm a Christian mom, a pastor's wife, seminary student, mom of 2, and I make videos about Bible study. How lovely is that? She joined the channel on July the 8th of 2017, and she has had 7.7 million views to her her content. Wow. And every day on Mondays and Fridays at noon, she posts a video every week. How to Faith a Life. So check her out. Check her out. Some people are so creative. I got tickled last night just, just puttering along, watching a movie and working on the computer and listen. I'm doing 3 things at once. Not really doing anything at all, but just listening to this 13-year-old kid. He may be 14, but I'll be 14 later this year. He was learning how to drive a tractor. And I remember when I learned how to drive a tractor, he was driving a bush hog, driving a tractor with a bush hog and mowing for his dad. But his dad was out there. He was filming him because you can't film when you're learning how to do something new. And he learned how to drive a tractor, how to start it, how to get the RPMs up so the mower would work. And his dad had already stripped 3 shear pins or 4. He said, "What's one more going to hurt?" Because he bought about 50 of them because he's got a lot of rocks in his pasture. And they want to keep the weeds down, let the grass grow for the critters. And Case was learning how to drive a tractor. You got to find your own pace. I love driving a tractor. I love driving a combine. But you just got to get at your own pace and do what you need to do. Was there tea time yesterday? Yes, there was. And it was a pretty good tea time, too. You just have to go back and look at it on YouTube. I don't know if you can find it back on Facebook, but go back on YouTube. It was fun. And I was on fire. Anyway, folks, take some time today. Get your calendars ordered if you haven't gotten yours yet. School will be here before we know it. Especially if you live in a place that gets snow. Those schools are starting earlier, so they don't have to go into June. But get your calendars ordered. Do what you need to do. Well, I don't trust Facebook. Just don't trust Facebook. YouTube will send out a notification. But I'm subscribed to the notifications on Facebook, and I never see one. I do see them on YouTube. July the 24th, Hope says, with the public schools. Wow. So y'all, get your calendars ordered because those papers with the school schedule are going to be coming home with the kids, and you don't want to be just tacking those on the wall. You want to get them on your calendar and get some stickers to go with it. In Mississippi, yeah. Mississippi, I used to live in Alabama, and it can get some bad weather, especially hurricanes. And I've been in Alabama when we got 27 inches of snow, which is unheard of just north of Birmingham. So, folks, well, I'm glad you're here, Jeannie. Finally home in Texas after fracturing my hip. That's not fun. My mother-in-law fractured her hip, taking her trash can, rolling her trash can up to the street, which rolling her trash can, she had to go up a hill, and I think her hip just broke and she fell. She had to drag herself back into her basement and up a flight of stairs. I don't know how she did it. I don't know how she did it. No clue. No, it wasn't in 1979. It was 1990. 93 or 94. One of them, probably 93. Anyway, folks, take it slow and steady. Don't get in a hurry. Because getting in a hurry just makes you discombobulated when you get in a hurry. Don't be discombobulated. I think I'm going to find that I've got an essay on that discombobulated feeling. No, it wasn't 79. It was in the 90s. It was just before I moved up here. I moved up here in 94. So I've lived here longer than I've lived anywhere in my whole life. It was a blizzard all the way up the East Coast. It turned into a nor'easter. Robert said they got a big storm here too. We didn't have any snow last year, y'all. I think I live in a beautiful place. It's like 74 degrees outside right now. It's not hot at all. So get your calendars ordered. Be ready for when school starts. And if you don't have kids in school, get the little calendar. I keep a little calendar on my desk all the time. I keep up with things on it. It's so much better than a calendar hidden away. I can just glance over and see it. So remember, stay ready is the coupon code for a 40% discount. And thank you to everybody who pre-ordered our calendars, because it was just really sweet of you to do that. You're going to use it. So, and if you want the best deal in the house, it is the complete pack, because you get a calendar and my book, Sync Reflections, right there, the white book. And you get our tools and everything you need to get your home blessed. So y'all be good, kind, and sweet. Be good to yourself by knowing what's for dinner, by getting your calendar so you're not having to write on the wall. Whew, that's rough. We got critters running around. We got a visitor dog here, and Tulip is just loving having. Tulip's been like an only dog. We've always had a pack of dogs, and when Chief died and Loki died, she was left alone, and she was about a year old, and she's just really missed out on having friends. But the visitor dog shows up, and she just loves it. She just loves it. She's barking at Robert all the way down to the mailbox. I don't know if y'all can hear her or not. She's a wild dog. Anyway, folks, be good, kind, and sweet. Good to yourself, kind to others, and let the joy that is here, that comes from God, that sweetness, just overflow and show the world who you are. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.